Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on another week of work. Okay, so today we are going to see all of the activities for week number 23. Thank you so much. I will see you later.
Let's begin with week number 23. So, we start a new unit. So, we are going to begin with some new subjects. Are you guys ready? On Monday. On Monday, my beautiful children, we are going to introduce the new subject, occupations, okay, jobs. So we're going to talk about police officer, the doctor, the firefighter, the pilot, and we're going to see if you know what they do, what do you think they do in their job, and then what objects do you think they use. Now, when we finish discussing that, we are going to focus on one of those occupations, okay? We're going to focus on the firefighter. So, we are going to see a nice fun video about the firefighters, and we are going to make a beautiful firefighter's hat. So we are going to use our colors, and then we're going to get our scissors and tape, and we are going to put the firefighter hat on our head, okay? And we are going to continue talking about what a firefighter does. So that's for Monday. For Tuesday, we are going to remember some of the words for the family members and the occupations. So we're going to see maybe mommy as a police officer, uncle as a teacher, or grandpa as a teacher. Okay, so we're going to see that. And then when we finish with that, I'm going to read to you a story called The Cake Hunt. So we are going to read that story, and then when we finish, I'm going to ask you some questions. And I ask you to have a ball and two containers. When if I ask you something and the answer is yes, you're going to throw the ball into the right container. And if the answer is no, you're going to throw the ball into the left container. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Now, at 1:30 p.m., we have a class. And we are going to talk about the bakery, and then we're going to talk about the baker. Okay? And when we discuss all that and see what is it that a baker does, we are going to take our ingredients, the flour, the salt, the water, and we're going to mix them because we're going to make Play-Doh as if we were bakers. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, and we are going to pretend play a little bit. Then for Wednesday, remember, I only work with group number 1. So we're going to continue studying some new occupations, and we're going to find out about some new objects like a pilot's hat, or maybe a cupcake, or maybe a police badge. Okay, we're going to see all of that, and then when we finish, we are going to play a little game of I Spy with those subjects, and we're going to see who uses these subjects. Once we finish playing that, we're going to our book on page 37. And over there, you're going to tell me what you see and who does that. And finally, you're going to use all your decorating material to make a yummy cupcake. Okay? Now, for Thursday at 8:30 a.m., I work with group number 2. Same thing. We're going to discover some new objects and we're going to relate them to occupations. We are going to play a little game of I Spy, And then on page 37, we're going to find out who makes a cupcake, and then we are going to decorate our cupcake. Now, for the next class, we're going to name some occupations, okay? I'm going to show them to you. You're going to tell me who they are. And then we're going to read one more time the cake hunt, okay? The story. Now, when we finish, we're going to talk about different kinds of bread. And with the Play-Doh we created on our Tuesday class, we are going to make different kinds of bread. Okay, maybe a donut or a baguette or some other breads. And then you guys are going to play to taste the bread. Okay, good. And then for our last class at 1:30 p.m., we are going to talk about some words. Okay, I'm going to show you some words like water, window, watermelon. And then we're going to see a video, and you guys are going to tell me what those words have in common. We are going to talk about letter W. Okay, and with my friend letter W, after we did all of that, you guys are going to take your piece of paper and your pencil and you're going to write letter W. And with our piece of yarn, we're going to overlap the yarn on the letter W to make a W made of yarn, okay? And when we finish, we're going to paste one of the cutouts I asked you to have. Maybe a whale, a window, or maybe a wagon, okay? So you guys can remember which word begins with the sound of letter W. And that is all for Thursday. For Friday, guess what? No school on Friday, okay? So you guys are going to have a 3-day weekend. So enjoy it, you earned it. And that's it.
Okay, so that was it. Thank you so much for paying attention. Thank you so much for working with me. I will see you next week. Bye.